Dear viewers, in this video we are going to discuss about the dynamics of human resource management. As students, when they enter into human resource management course, this is going to be the first paper what they are going to study in their PG or UG course. Let us see about the course description. The primary objective of the paper Dynamics of HRM is to prepare the students for human resource management practices, because they are going to be the future HR managers in an organization. If they want to be a manager in an organization, they should know the theoretical foundation of a particular course. So from this video, the students would acquire the professional foundation of human resource management, knowledge, values and skills. The learning outcome of this particular lecture is: number one, learner will be able to describe the HRM concepts, nature and objective. They would also demonstrate how to frame HR policy. Okay, let us discuss about what is human resource management. Let us take the first word, human. Who is a human? Human indicates people inside the company, people inside the organization, workforce in the organization. The people who are working for a particular organization is called as human. What is a resource? Always something which can be used for some purpose, which also have limited availability or scarce. Whenever we see scarce in something, we call it as resource and we will try to preserve it. According to Leon C. McGinson, the term human resource can be taught of the total knowledge, skill, creative ability, talent and aptitude of an organization's workforce. It is the total workforce in the organization, their knowledge, skill, creative ability, talent and aptitude, as well as the values, attitude and belief of an individual. For every human being, values, attitude and beliefs plays a major role. If at all a person is very good in their knowledge, beliefs and attitude, they can build a very good organization. Now let's see what is the meaning of the word management. Though the word management has various names, various meanings, now we will see some common meaning. That is, management refers to maximize or properly utilization and make the best use of limited and scarce resource. Whenever we are able to maximize and give the best out of the scarce resource, which is called as management. That's why nowadays resources are becoming scarce because of overusage. So the management is a very essential part in today's life. Mr. N.R. Narayana Murthy, he says, if you want high quality minds to work for you, then you must protect the respect and dignity of human beings in your organization. Now it is not like olden days. People, they look for respect. They want their dignity to be protected. They want to work in an organization where contribution is respected. You all know John F. Kennedy. He said the human mind is our fundamental resource, because human mind can produce anything and everything. Now we will see few basic concepts of HRM, human resource management. Okay, let us take, in an organization we go for recruitment first. If you want to employ people, then you should go for recruitment. That particular concept is called as recruitment. The activities which are involved in recruitment is: number one is advertise. We attract a pool of applicants to apply for a particular job. That is what is called as recruitment. So it takes place through advertisement. Before giving advertisement, we should know the job description. What is the job a particular person is going to do in that particular organization? Then person specification, that is, what is going to be your qualification, your experience, your expertise, your skill, your ability, everything will decide. Okay. So for recruitment, we should know the job description and specification. Through that we will give advertisement. Okay. After advertisement, we will go for the selection process. This is another important concept in HRM. So in selection, what will happen? Already we have recruited, that is we have advertised through some media. There are many types of advertisements are there that we will see later on. After advertisement, we will get applications. Those applications will be shortlisted here. Once the applications are shortlisted, the people will be called for interview. After preliminary interview, there will be some tests to check your aptitude and psychometry to check the, as we were discussing about a person's belief system, their attitude and everything. So this is how the selection process will be. Once you go through the selection process, a person will get placement, that is job placement. They will get placed in an organization. Once they placed in the organization, there will be legal responsibilities. Okay, everyone will get equal opportunity in front of law. Our Indian government or any government has enacted many legislations to ensure a person's equal opportunity in an organization. So after equal opportunity is given, if there is going to be any grievance or a discipline in an organization is maintained, for that grievance procedures are to be followed. This is another concept. Employment legislation, discipline are different concepts. Once a person is ensured with equal opportunity and grievance procedure, then we will go to the next concept called development. Development is nothing but opportunities given in an organization to an employee to work and flourish in their career. Next is, once they start performing well, promotion and their personal development. See, the development which is not only include the promotion, but also if an employee wants to go for higher studies, then company will sponsor for that. The company will give full salary during the time of studies, or they will pay the fees. They will make some kind of arrangements. That's where the development takes place. And an employee needs training during the initial stage of job, middle stage of job, and throughout their career they need training. Okay, there new skills are inculcated and improving the efficiency is taking place. Then reward system. The pay benefit whichever given in that organization is called reward system. Then trade unions are also there. You all know trade unions are the representatives or the consultation which is created in an organization to talk about the rights of employees, to ensure that their equal opportunity is given, their discipline is taken care of. That's where the role of trade union is. Then the productivity, it is an important role, that it is a concept which says about what is the output of an employee, how an employee is performing, how the performance is measured in a company. Apart from this, motivation is a very essential part, that everyone needs recognition. We need recognition. We want recognition. So everyone is working for recognition. That is what human tendency. So these are few important concepts which we say as HRM concepts. We will see all these in the later part. So altogether, human resource management deals with recruiting, performance, training, research, skills, employee potential and leadership. These are the modern trend in human resource management. So in a generalist, that we call HR as two part. One is generalist and a specialist. All these the generalist will do. They will take care of recruitment, performance, training, research, skills, employee potential, leadership. If you see here the role of HR specialist. HR specialist will take care of any particular specialized area like recruiter. If you see many consultancies, you can now see that modern trend is it is outsourcing of job. In the outsourcing of job, recruiter is a predominant person. The HR consultancies are working for recruitment. Instead of putting their money on recruitment process, the company is now outsourcing the recruitment. So this person will be called as recruiter and HR coordinator. Yes, even now few of organizations, they give most of the HR activities for consultancies. That otherwise also in a company, a person who is able to coordinate the human resources in the organization is called as HR coordinator. Then job analyst, yes, it is an important role. As I told you already, in the recruitment, analyzing job is very important. We should know what this job describes and what is the role of an employee. All these HR job analyst says. So they will calculate the output versus input. How much I spend on an employee, what is the output he gives for the organization. Then compensation manager, yes, he takes care of the monetary part. Then training specialist. Training plays a major important role in an organization. So people who are taking care of training, they really want to have a teaching capacity and transformation learning. Then labor relations specialist, now they are called as ER specialist or employee relations specialist, because nowadays in today's world, building relationship, people find it very hard because they are every time they are spending time with the machines, not with one-to-one relationship with human being. So it is a very important role that we should have a very good labor relations specialist in an organization. If you are, as a HR, if you are going to be good enough in attracting people for a job, you will be a recruiter. If you are able to coordinate various HR activities, you can be a coordinator. If you have analytical skills and assessment skill, you can go work as a job analyst. And if you are able to monitor and if you are able to devise good compensation policy, you can be a compensation manager. And if you have the skill to train people, transform people, then you can be a training specialist. And if you are able to build a good relationship, you can be a, if you are able to liaison between people, if you are able to maintain good relationship, then you can be a labor relations specialist. Let us also see about human resource management as a definition. Once again, HRM is the function performed in organizations that facilitates the most effective use of people to achieve organizational and individual goals. So we need to use human being and get the most effective use. We need to get the maximum output. Maximum output from a person is called human resource management. Output in the sense quality outcome of an individual. Okay. There are few more definitions about human resource management. One is definition by National Institute of Personnel Management, India. It has defined human resource or personnel management as a part of management which is concerned with people at work and their relationship within an enterprise according to DeSenso and Robbins. HRM is concerned with the people dimension, the management. Yes, management has various dimensions like money, market, etc. etc. Our focus is only on people dimension. As we have already discussed, National Institute of Personnel Management says HRM is concerned with people at work, with their relationship within an enterprise. So, in an enterprise, how people behave with each other. What are the facilities needed for a people at work? This is our main concern. So, another definition also says HRM is the process of acquiring, training, appraising. You know, acquiring is recruitment, training is developing them or teaching new skills. Then appraising is performance evaluation. Performance evaluation. Compensating is paying them well and attending to their labor relations, as I told you, ER, employee relations, and health and safety, fairness concerns. Everyone should treated fairly, treat employee fairly, give them good atmosphere to work, provide all safety benefits. A world biggest businessman, Bill Gates, says, take our 20 best people away and I will tell you that Microsoft will become an unimportant company. As he said, people are the most important resources. Their mind, their energy, their aspirations, their ambitions, their dedications, everything make an organization. So we should give due respect and due opportunities to employees in an organization. Let us see few nature of HRM. HRM as a discipline has its own nature. One is pervasive force. What is pervasive force? Pervasive force is nothing but it is an inherent part of an organization. You cannot separate HRM from an organization. Wherever people are there in an organization, there the role of HR is inevitable. We need to pay attention to an employee, we need to give salary to them, we need to develop them, we need to satisfy them. So it is a pervasive force. It is inside. It is inherent part. Then HRM is people oriented. Yes, the name itself it has human. So people oriented nature is a part. It's at root of HRM. So here in an organization, if you see groups and individuals are working, all are human beings. If we give due attention to those human beings, then only they can give a good result to a company. So it is a very important nature. This HRM is people oriented. Next is action oriented. HRM does follow rules, records and policies, and it also give importance to the action. So it governs the organization through its rules, records and policies, and it focuses on effective and timely It provides an effective and timely solution to the employees for any problem, their tension, or any controversies faced by them. Our focus is action. We want to achieve the goal. For that, we support employees. Next is HRM is future oriented. Yes, of course, HRM is future oriented. It is a part of a strategy. HRM is a part of strategy, that is organization strategy, and it scans the environment. HRM scans the environment and make the organization to realize what is the future need. We will train people based on the future need. So it is called as people oriented, then development oriented. HRM gives proper training. It aims in the development of individual in an organization and the whole organization itself. Then employee relations, as we discussed earlier many a times, there should be a healthy relationship between employee and employer, employee versus employee. So it's our responsibility, HR people's responsibility, to build good relationship between employee and employee, employer and employee, and employer and employer sometimes. Interdisciplinary function. Yes, of course, as HRM is a new knowledge, new field of knowledge, which also inevitable, and we have few interdisciplinary concerns. Majorly, if you see, education plays an important role, systems theory, economics, psychology, organizational behavior, everything, all these plays their role. Apart from this, politics, leadership, so many things are there. So it is obviously a interdisciplinary thing. So these are few nature of human resource management.